First place I've ever stayed that actually provides a candle to light over the toilet. We're in Kuiseb this morning. Getting ready to head off to Sesriem and Sossusvlei and the national park there tomorrow. All right, that guy still sounds about 3 quarts of caffeine low. Let's go ahead and hop on the bikes and I'll fill you in while we ride. As I mentioned, we're starting out from Kuiseb this morning and heading about 350 kilometers inland today to the little town of Sesriem. I gotta say, I haven't totally gelled with Kuiseb yet. Second time I've been here and it just hasn't clicked with me. Maybe it just means I need to come back and give it a little longer. That said, while Kuiseb may not have quite clicked with me, the area around it here is absolutely stunning. This is the dry bed of the Kuiseb River here, where it empties out onto the skeleton coast. This area is just crazy. You've got red dunes of the Namib running right down into the cold Benguela current of the eastern Atlantic. There's about a gazillion grains of sand here that meets a gazillion gallons of cold salt water, and neither's been willing to give an inch to the other for millions of years. Do you know how many kilopascals a tire should take?
No. What, in a bar, you mean? I only know PSI.
Yeah, me too.
That's not too bad.
Luke's inclination was just to leave it like that.
Well, don't listen to Luke. He wants you to buy front rims. From a riding point of view, definitely, it is fine. But from a room integrity point of view, it's not worth it.
Oh, I see.
You end up bending the room really, really easily.
Okay.
So yeah, and then, you know.
Don't listen to Luke's pretty good life advice?
Yeah, don't.
This feels kind of like Scottsdale. Don't know what aquifer is being drained to provide a couple of rows of decorative palm trees, but it's a nice visual effect. All right, I think this marks a transition of sorts. We've been largely on tarmac the last couple of days, and I think the balance shifts today. From here all the way down to the South African border 4 or 5 days from now, we're largely going to be on dirt. In the next 3 days, we may hardly see tarmac at all. Anyone else got a little 690 envy right now? Man. Check out the bumps off on the horizon to the right. How does that stuff get out here? It's like there's some mad decorator. Like, maybe we'll put a white lump over here, a pile of red rocks over there. Namib is crazy. You just never know what's going to be over the next rise. They look so cool with the helmet on. Just for reference, this is where we're at this point. So we're kind of in the no man's land, halfway in between one middle of nowhere and another middle of nowhere, which is to say, pretty darn close to paradise, if you ask me. The landscape out here is just incredible. Okay, well this is different and beautiful. Not for the first time today do I wish I had some idea of what created stuff like this. Never seen anything quite like it. Where's Itchy Boots when we need her? In my next life, I'm going to come back as a geologist and travel the world going, I know what did that. Instead of, present day me going, hey, look, rocks in rows with grass on top. Damn pretty though. Makes me want to wander off and go exploring. Seems like there just has to be some secret little grotto hiding up one of these washes. I believe this is the Paradise River, or at least what counts for a river during the dry season in Namibia. If only we had more time, we could stop for a refreshing dip, wash off the day's dust. Bummer. Namibian traffic jam. Whew, it's over now. This is Kuiseb Pass. Kuiseb Pass? No idea if I'm saying that right. Anyway, take a look at this area and then go read the book, The Sheltering Desert. I'll tell you just a little bit more about it once we get going again.
Yeah, this is all right.
This landscape's just crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. You gotta know Luke's gonna show off a little. So I mentioned a book, The Sheltering Desert. It's about two German scientists that went AWOL rather than participate in the Second World War. They actually managed to hide out here, like right here in these canyons, for 2.5 years in the early 40s. Can you imagine trying to survive out here for a couple of days, let alone a couple of years? Just incredible. Anyway, this stuff right here is some of the sketchiest stuff you can imagine to ride on. They've just gone through with a road grader and turned washboards, which are bad, into Bulldust, which is much worse. Some of the slipperiest stuff I've ever ridden on was 6-inch deep Bulldust after they'd graded a dirt road on a dry day, just like this. Steer with your feet, think light thoughts, no sudden movements. Jesus.
Having a look.
Huh?
Just having a look.
Yeah, chilling, and we're just, I was supposed to be riding at the back, you know. But
Yeah, you suck at that.
so I thought I'd at least try. Wait.
So beautiful out here.
Oh. And it's, also, it's nice just stopping, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just taking it in, just.
Yeah. It's beautiful hills and the riding's
lovely,
fantastic and the scenery's amazing. You come over a rise and there's a whole wall of mountains in front.
And I'm glad it changed. I thought it might be like that whole straight section.
The beginning,
like
yeah.
hundreds of K, you know.
Yeah, 400
This
Ks
is
with that.
fantastic, yeah. Really cool.
All right.
So how many more about you? Just Paula and David, is it?
Paula's not too far behind. She was pulling up to us just as we left
Okay, great.
the Overlook, and we were there a minute after. We left a minute after you guys
And
did.
where's Kevin then? He's up there somewhere, isn't he?
He's with
Yeah. All right.
Okay, cool.
Good to go, sir?
That Bulldust back there still has me a bit nervous, especially when you're not sure what's around the next corner. The fact that it's kind of this downhill grade isn't helping things either. Jeff's probably back there behind me going, why is he only going 5 miles an hour? It is steeper than it looks, for the record, but not that much steeper. Ah, there they are, motorcycles. That must mean lunch. Bastards have probably been here for 2 hours. I never seem to be the first anywhere. But I'm not the last either.
It's not a bad rest spot. Oh, Jesus. There we go.
This'll do for a little lunch spot. My butt, feet, and wits are all a little tired. Some kind of a little wrap with chips on the side. Super good. Oh no shit, Tropic of Capricorn. How cool is this? And I'm stealing a rock. And I'm taking video of it so that when I find it in the bottom of my jacket pocket 2 years from now, I remember where it actually came from. camel thorn trees, I believe. And tomorrow we're going to visit a place, Deadvlay, where we'll see the desiccated remains of camel thorn trees that died 700 years ago. They're still standing. The place is incredible. You've almost certainly seen pictures of it before. It's been all over like National Geographic and things. We made it a point to stop there on our last trip to Namibia. And this is Solitaire. Never has a little town been so appropriately named.
It's hard to get myself to turn the camera off. It's so pretty.
Is that what you're, yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful.
Did I mention that once you get a case of 690 envy, it doesn't really go away? And this is the world-famous McGregor's Bakery. Unfortunately, the founder, Moose McGregor, passed away a few years back, so we obviously won't get a chance to meet him. But he was featured on Long Way Down when Ewan and Charlie stopped through here, so check that out if you want to see the man that put this place on the map. It was his apple pie that was world famous. Doesn't look like they actually have any of it. That's tragic. Maybe the recipe went to the grave with him. All right, last little push here. Should just be a short hop from Solitaire down to Sesriem. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that guy. I'm tired riding a motorcycle across Namibia. I can't imagine doing it on a bike. I've actually driven this stretch before, but never seen it. Last time we were through here, it was well after dark. We'd gotten a flat right at the pull-off on the top of Spreetshoek the Pass. The pass, by the way, is amazing. One of the coolest drives anywhere in the world. It's like a roller coaster. But anyway, we got the flat right at sunset. It took an hour to fix. There was grunting, there was digging, there was swearing. The sun went down, and we still had 130 kilometers to go to get to Sesriem. And for that entire 130 kilometers, all we could think was, we're 300 kilometers out in the middle of the Namib desert, in the dark. We've got no cell phone service. We haven't passed a car in hours. We just gashed open a tire on a rock. We've got 130 kilometers more rocks to drive over, and now we don't have a spare. The stars are pretty though. Oh, that'll do.
Yeah. Oh, you should see my room. Huge bathtub.
deal down
I'm gonna
there.
get a cold beer tonight and soak in a hot tub.
Yeah?
We had a big.
This'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all right. This is all right. Oh my God. All right. Just drop our stuff for the moment because Eddie's not here with the truck and the luggage yet. So I believe that means it's beer time. We've certainly earned it today. 400 kilometers, give or take. Pretty much every inch of it, except for the first few kilometers and the last few kilometers. Run. Dirt, sandy dirt. Amazing, amazing, amazing way of riding. Like absolutely incredible, world class. The scenery, so many different views. Like started out the morning with a white sand, looked like Mars. Then came into this holy geology Batman, kind of Rift Valley, and then back out on top, started to get some vegetation, some grass. It's just incredible. Holy cow, in the last like 70 kilometers, 50 kilometers or something, it's just absolutely, this is one of my favorite places on earth. Just absolutely incredible. The view out there. All right, time to go get a beer.